What if I told you this one tool will get you the perfect brim curve every time? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If it is the first time you're touching down on this channel, welcome to Small Feet, Big Heat. We talk sneakers, we talk streetwear, and everything in between. I've done quite a few brim curving tutorials on this channel, and two issues always come up: shallow curve versus deep curve, and steam versus no steam. So today I'm gonna be trying this tool from Modern JP, and we're gonna see if it can work for everybody. Really quickly, let's go through the hat lineup. I pulled out some goodies. We have this two-tone olive and black Atlanta Braves with the orange accents. Pretty nice. A light blue and black Texas Rangers with some white and green details in there. Lastly, a Detroit Tigers and kind of like a robin egg blue. Some silver hits. Black visor on that one, another two-tone. So this is the lineup for today, and the plan is to do deep curve, and shallow curve with no steam, all with this device right here from Modern JP. First up is the shallow curve. I've taken the stickers off and the steamer's ready, so let's do it. If it's your first time steaming a hat, you always want to steam front and back of the visor. Try to be as thorough as possible. You can also do this with a hot pot of water. You don't necessarily need a dedicated steamer. The hat is steamed and the brim is warm, so I'm gonna gently push down at the sides a little bit just to kind of prepare it to go into this tool we got here, this brim curving tool. Pull down on one end, pull down on the other, and it just slides on. The first slot is gonna be the shallow curve, and the second slot on the device is gonna be for deeper curves. You'll push it all the way back to the crown right there, right where it hits. That is what it should look like. There it is from the front. And here's another look at it from the side. Remember, the first slot is for shallow curves, and I'm just gonna leave that in there for a minute and then I'll be back. For best results, you should keep the brim curver on for 24 hours, but this is what the curve is looking like after 2 to 3 minutes. And I gotta say, that is a pretty smooth curve. The number one thing for me when I'm curving a brim is I don't want any nasty, harsh bends, and I definitely don't want any breaks. And you can see this is very smooth all the way around. Definitely a shallow curve. It's subtle and it's slight. I will include close-ups of each one, but also here's what it looks like on. This is the shallow curve. I'm gonna use this second slot now, and we're gonna do the deep curve. Just like before, I'm going to gently start to bend the sides and just line it up and slide it through the second slot. So this one is a much tighter fit, as you can probably see already. Slide it all the way back to where it hits the crown. So that's what that looks like. And just like I did the last one, I'm gonna leave this alone for 2 to 3 minutes and we'll come back to it for the results. Now, the good thing about these, if you have a lot of hats like me, is they come in packs of 4. So we can actually curve the next hat while that one is doing its thing off to the side. So I'm gonna grab another one out of this 4-pack. And we're gonna do the shallow curve with no steam. I would say just as many people steam their hats as people who don't steam their hats. So one tool that works for everybody is a great look. Once again, I'm gently starting to bend the sides. Smooth like butter. Once again, no bends, no breaks. It's all lined up, and I'm gonna let it sit to the side for about 10 minutes since this one doesn't have any steam. Here's what the deep curve is looking like. I haven't touched it, haven't adjusted it. Straight out the gate, this is what it looks like. After 10 minutes, this is what our no steam shallow curve looks like. Pretty good, if I say so myself. It's a shallow curve just like the first one. No steam, which is great news for the people who don't like to steam their hats. Here's how the shallow curve with no steam looks on. Quick reminder that leaving the brim curver on for 24 hours will get you the best results. And it's kind of a non-issue because they do give you 4 in a pack. So you can curve 4 hats at one time. I will have a link to this brim curver down below in the video description. Shout out to Modern JP for sending these to me. Anything that I think will help me curve my hats or help y'all curve your hats, I'm down to test out. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, show a small YouTuber some love. I'll really appreciate it, and I'll check y'all out in the next one.